Hi, I'm Dominic and this is the 2016 Honda Shuttle. Let's go for a drive. Now you're probably thinking, why are we even reviewing this car? Well, this is my daily driver and I'll share with you my personal thoughts on it in this review. Now, let's talk about the exterior of this car. It's basically a Honda Jazz with an extended boot. It's not a very sporty looking car, but I think you can make it look better when you change the rims, add a body kit, and if you lower the vehicle. The interior of this car is pretty basic. It's really simple, nothing fancy, but really practical. You get a lot of cubby space storage. You can put your tissue, you can put your bottle, you can put things in your glove box. You also get a touchscreen infotainment system that runs on Bluetooth, so you can connect your phone, you can play your music, and do calls. So yeah, it's pretty simple. The seating position is pretty high, so you do get good visibility from the driver's cockpit, but it means you won't feel very sporty in here. The seating space for the rear passengers is also really generous. I have plenty of legroom, I also have plenty of headroom, and also you can see as my daughter is really happy back here. Now the boot capacity of this car is humongous at 570 litres. I mean, if you fold down the rear seats, you can probably put a bed in this car. And this is probably one of the biggest reasons why you probably buy a Shuttle. This car has a 1.5 litre engine that produces around 130 horsepower and about 155 Newton meters of torque, and that is paired with a CVT transmission. The driving experience in this car is pretty decent. I mean, it's not a performance car, so do not expect it to handle like a sports car. However, I've driven this car up to Malaysia a couple of times and I'm surprised that it can actually keep up with faster cars. Although this car is really long, steering on this car is really light and very precise. So I really believe that anyone can actually drive this car. Fuel consumption in this car is really good. I mean, this car has a 40 litre fuel tank and that is good for around 700 kilometers of real-world driving. And this is an 8-year-old car, so I think that is really amazing. The cons of this car, to me, is definitely the suspension. I feel like the suspension on this car is a little bit too soft. When I'm taking the bends or when I'm driving a little bit faster at the corners, I can feel the entire car actually dipping and like you can feel the body roll of the car tilting outwards. So yeah, a part of me really wants to swap out the stock absorbers for a set of good coilovers. Also, I wished that there was a more powerful variant of the Honda Shuttle. I'm not talking about the hybrid version, but just imagine if Honda actually gave us the 1.5 litre turbo engine from the Honda Civic in this car. I think that would be quite a fun car to drive. The sound insulation in this car is pretty average. I mean, this is a Japanese car, so do not expect it to drive like a Continental. It's not a BMW, it's not an Audi, it's not a Merc, it's a Honda. So when you're traveling at higher speeds, right, I can really hear noises coming from the tyres and also wind noises coming from the side mirrors. So yeah, these are the things that you should take note of when you're looking for this car. My final thoughts about the car. I think it's a great family car. It's reliable, it's cheap to run, and it's super practical. I mean, what more would you want from a car like this? If you have enjoyed the review, why not like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.